here. I love you. If you want to know how to achieve your dreams and become unstoppable just like Elle Woods from Legally Blonde, then this video is definitely for you, because in this video I'm going to be sharing with you guys what we can learn from the iconic Legally Blonde character Elle Woods in order to complete our goals, achieve our dreams, and become just as unstoppable as she is. Hi Nimbus friends, and welcome back to my sleepover, and the cat is here, so she's probably gonna sit with me for the video. But anyways, today's video is dedicated to one of our favorite characters. Since you guys really liked my last video on how to be confident like Maddie Perez from Euphoria and voted on me doing this video, today we're gonna be doing how to achieve your dreams and be unstoppable like Elle Woods from Legally Blonde. I also have a little like Legally Blonde moments going on with the outfit, so let's get into the tips. So the first thing I think we can learn from the iconic character of Elle Woods from Legally Blonde comes from this, honestly, one of my favorite scenes in the movie, and honestly I feel like one of the most quoted scenes in the movie as well, which is,
I don't need backups. I'm going to Harvard.
And I know what you might be thinking, but this tip is not to go to Harvard. What I'm going to say with this tip is that first thing that we can tell about Elle's character, and the first thing that makes her honestly so good at achieving her goals and so good at getting what she wants, is the fact that, as a lot of people suggest for you to be from the recent YouTube and TikTok trend, she has healthy delusion. What this means is that she really believes in herself to such an extent. She really believes that she can do the things, even though it might not be completely realistic, or a lot of people are like talking down on her. Even her academic counselor is telling her to get the backups, and her parents are honestly telling her that people who go to law school are boring and serious, and she's not any of those things. Elle knows what she wants, and she doesn't let other people affect her, and she has such a strong belief in what she wants, and she's low-key like so delusional about it that she actually gets it, which honestly is really true. There have been so many psychological experiments on this, which would be self-fulfilling prophecy. Don't listen to what other people are saying. If you know you want something, you should be so freaking delusional about it and believe that you can get it. Now, what I'm talking about is obviously in a healthy way. Don't go taking this out of context, but for most things, if you really want something, if you want to get into a certain university, if you want to get a certain grade in a certain class, if you want to get a certain career or something like that, believe that you can do it. And that's one of the first steps that you need in order to become just as unstoppable as Elle Woods. But no matter how much you believe, it is not going to be freaking easy. We see Elle working for everything that she wants. We see her not going out with her friends when there's a party, sitting there studying for LSATs. If you want something, you need to believe that you can do it, and you also need to put in the work. If you're going to be there like, oh yeah, like I want to get into Stanford and I believe that I can, but you're not gonna study for your SATs, and you're not gonna actually work on your grades, work on getting those recommendations, and work on the things that you need, then you're not going to be able to do it. I really want to lift her up, but I feel like she's gonna scratch me if I'm gonna try to. And this also brings me into the point that for Elle, a lot of the times things don't go as planned. She wanted to get into law school to get back her boyfriend who broke up with her, but when she gets there, he's already engaged and he doesn't really want to be with her. When she goes to class, the class doesn't go as she has planned, and she actually gets kicked out of class on the first day. Her studying is also not doing the best, but what this character does is she keeps going no matter what. Every single time there's a setback in the movie, she keeps on going, and this is honestly one of the keys to becoming unstoppable, because if you're gonna keep going till the end, you're going to achieve it. You never know how close you are to achieving something that you really want. It might not look like it's happening now, but it still might happen tomorrow. There's a saying that basically a steady drip of water can wear down a stone, which really exemplifies how much, if you keep on putting effort and if you keep on going forward without giving up, no matter all the redirections that life puts in your path, you're going to achieve it. But honestly, a very important thing to keep in mind here is also something that Elle realizes in the movie. So at first, the reason Elle goes to Harvard is honestly to get her ex-boyfriend back. She goes there to impress him. She tries everything to get his attention, but after she realizes that it's kind of pointless to try to get him back and she's never going to be good enough in his eyes, she starts to direct that energy into herself, her friends, her dreams, and her career, which is very important where you direct your energy towards, and putting your energy into a place which is going to give you back growth and going to give you something positive in your life, as opposed to putting it into a place which honestly isn't really worth that much. And honestly, in the first part where Elle is doing everything just because of Warner, we see her suffering the most, but once she starts to actually put all that effort that she was putting into Warner into herself, that's when she starts to flourish. That's when she becomes successful. That's when she gets the internship, and that's when honestly she discovers who she truly is and gets her dream career at the end of the movie. And at the end of the movie, we even see Warner go up to her being like, I feel like you're actually good enough for me now, but she declines him because she realizes that there is a way better place to be putting her energy into than someone who has never valued her and only paid her attention when she actually got success. And at the same time, Elle struggles with Warner when she goes through the breakup, and also Elle's struggle at the end of the movie when her professor hits on her and she wants to quit and go back to California, but she doesn't. Not only show that this character keeps on going and never gives up, but also show a very valuable lesson that you need to have in your head in order to achieve your goals, which is that along your way, along your path, there are going to be people who are going to break your heart. There are going to be people who are going to upset you. There are going to be haters. There are going to be people who are mean to you, just like we've seen countless times people being mean to Elle in the movie. But the thing is, she doesn't really let those people affect her that much. And the key to this is realizing that other people can affect you only to the extent that you let them affect you. If you let their opinions hurt you, they're going to hurt you. If someone breaks up with you, breaks your heart, rejects you, it can only affect you to the extent that you let it. You still have a choice. You can mope around forever. You can lay in bed for months. You can never ever ever go out with someone else. Or you also have a choice to still believe in love, believe in kindness, keep on going. There's always a choice with every single situation. With the situation with the professor, Elle had a choice. She could either go home or she could go back and show everyone what she's actually made of. And she made that choice. Which brings me into the next point, which is just as there are people who might be mean to you, who might be haters, there are also good people in your life. And it's very, very important to be kind to people and make those true, real connections. In the movie, we see Elle being kind to every single person. It's not being nice to the point where she lets them overstep their boundaries and just walk all over her. No, her main default is being nice to people. And she usually is seen helping people out. Like, for example, she's nice to the nail lady Claudette, which then becomes her best friend because she was so nice to her, and she also helps her out, which brings them even closer together. She's also kind to, I forgot what the name of that one. People want to also be nice to her. People also want to help her. At the end of the day, Elle shows that being genuinely kind to people wins, because even with the person, definitely remember to be kind to everyone. Have your boundaries. Don't let people walk all over you, but still be kind. Don't be mean out of nowhere. Don't hold yourself as if you're above others or treat others as less than you. And you never know what kind of connections you're going to end up making and how that's going to benefit you, just like we see with Elle in the movie, with Elle being nice to Emmett and later on Emmett's taking her trial. And don't do it just as connections, do it genuinely, because people can sense a social climber and no one likes it, but genuine kindness, that is really going to be appreciated. Which also brings me into the point that it's very, very important if you want to succeed to have a strong support group. Your support group means a lot, because when you feel like things aren't going your way, when you're failing, when you're forgetting about who you are, those people, your support group, is going to be there to remind you who you truly are, just like we see with Elle countless times in the movie, for example with the friends in your life. And most importantly, always remember who you are and what you're capable of, because I promise you, anything you want is possible. And if you guys want to know how to become incredibly confident, which is also going to help you go for your goals, because it's going to give you a stronger belief in yourself, then check out this video that I did on Maddie. And I love you guys so much, and I hope you guys like this video. I hope you guys like the outfits, and the cat's here and I can't turn off the camera. Babe, I gotta turn off the camera. I really have to. I love you, but like I really have to turn off the camera right now. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!